A new partnership between the Kelowna Women's Shelter and BrainTrust Canada has formed. For the month of November, the two organizations will run a social media campaign to shed light on the prevalence of stigma in both traumatic brain injury and domestic abuse. Alison McLaughlin, the executive director of the Kelowna Women's Shelter, says this partnership makes sense for both organizations because it helps tackle some of their larger issues together.
Well, there's a lot of research going on at the moment through the SOAR project in town as well with regards to domestic abuse and traumatic brain injury. So we thought that with all the research that's going on at the moment, what a great way for two local organisations to raise awareness around both of their issues and to bring awareness to the fact that there's so much overlap in the work that we do, and sometimes that gets lost.
McLaughlin also says that there are a lot of myths surrounding brain injuries and domestic abuse, so it's important for the community to stay educated on the subject and know the signs.
There's a lot of myths surrounding brain injury and domestic abuse, and that was what the campaign is about. It's about invisible labels and visible injuries. So we wanted to raise awareness around that and say, just because someone might be behaving in a way that you don't quite understand, they might actually be experiencing abuse and trauma or have a brain injury.
According to Amanda McFarlane, the senior manager of programs at BrainTrust Canada, she's seen a high number of women being marginalized in their cases, so the partnership between the two was a no-brainer.
So I think in the world of ABI and TBI, we typically support men who've sustained injury, motor vehicle collisions, assaults and things like that. But over my time at BrainTrust, we've really seen a lot of women that go even more marginalized than men. They oftentimes end up in the court system, have to battle to keep their children in their custody simply because of the outcomes of brain injury. So when the opportunity came to partner with an organization like the Women's Shelter, it was a natural fit for us, and we figured, how could we not?
November is Violence Prevention Month, so the social media campaign kicks off on November 1st and runs for 4 weeks on both organizations' social media platforms. Castanet News, Jaden Wozni, Kelowna.